Hello everyone, this is Reasons to Play, and welcome back to the Platinum Relics for Crash Bandicoot Remastered Part 3 for the Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy. We've only got 2 levels today, so it's going to be a really short part, but hopefully these 2 levels will be helpful. The first one is really easy though, it's quite self-explanatory. I would even go to say you don't even really need to watch this part, but in case perhaps you're struggling, maybe on the hog at the end, there's like a collision issue with that hog, but that's just playing the level in general. But other than that, Hog Wild, you pretty much just don't miss a box and play the level normally. There's no real way to speed up. In the original, I believe the less swaying you do left to right actually kept your speed, I suppose, so I guess you were a little bit slower when you were swaying, so the less sways you did, it was actually better. I'm not sure if that's quite the same here, but if you don't miss a box, you'll be absolutely fine. It was that one right there, but we did it. Really easy level, but next up we've got a pretty hard one. Okay, let's move on to Native Fortress. Now this one, at least for me, and I've heard a lot of people had the same problem, is that this level will definitely give you some trouble. It's the first one that I've found pretty difficult. This one's very heavily on cycles. There is a lot going on in this level, and mainly because the original Crash Bandicoot game isn't really designed for relics. I even mess up a little bit here, but I still managed to just about get the Platinum. Now the issue that I had with this one, and again something that I'm going to note here, is that the flames do have an odd hitbox. If you jump earlier, even though it looks like you can just make it, the flame hitbox seems to start a little bit earlier before the actual graphics animation comes out, so it makes you think that you can actually land on it and then you can't. And you can actually land on it a little bit earlier as the flame goes out, even though the flame is still there. So it says to me that the hitbox actually starts earlier, and that's why you can land on it, even though the flame is still just, you know, it's settling down, but it's still there. And obviously if you do it too early, it hits you even though it hasn't quite, you know, set alight yet. So the hitbox on there is definitely weird. So watch out for that. Other than that, just be patient, but not too patient. I try to exploit the flames here, so you can just kind of, looks like you are actually jumping into the flame and you don't get hurt, but it's right at the end. Now you may have seen earlier that I jumped on the Tiki village, the villager, and if you angle it right, I haven't quite mastered it, but if you angle it right, you can jump on them and then they can actually push you to where you want to go. But be careful because it can actually knock you over. But if you time it right, it can actually push you, give you a bit of boost of speed into the right direction. Quick jump and a jump spin here. And there we go, a very tough level. And there we have it. That's part 3. Be sure to stay tuned, part 4 is tomorrow. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If this was helpful, then please give the video a like and be sure to subscribe for more guides and Reason to Play episodes. We've got part 4 coming on the left, as you can see on the screen, and check out my Reasons to Play episode of Crash Bandicoot, 10 Reasons to Play on the right. See you next time.